Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your January 2023 zodiacal reading. This is Spiritual Warriors Tarot. I'm Dan Marino. Hi. Get started. Call upon thee, E-A-O, that thou will send Haru. The great angel said over the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things for the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Alright, Capricorn, I'm a little under the weather today. I ate some bad milk last night. I had some bad milk this morning. And I frankly feel like that. So, my voice is a little hoarse. Or if I sound like I'm sad or whatever, I'm just sick. So, you'll have to excuse me. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, Capricorn, all the information most of the information to do that is in the description below or above or wherever. It just has my phone number. Just text me if you want. My website I'm still trying to figure out how to change the title of that. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. I might just put it back up as Peace War Tarot, but it'll be up there soon enough. I promise you that. Hope you're all having a really good Capricorn season. And with that, one more shake. I'll get right into it. See what Spirit has in store for you for January 2023. So funny to say. This will be a Tree of Life spread, and we will be using the Thoth Tarot. Alright. Glad to see you, Capricorn. Let's do it to it. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn in Keter, please? Pure consciousness. The Hangman. Okay. Never hurts to have some notes. Okay. Wisdom, actions you can take. Chesed, please. No, Shokma, excuse me. The Divine Masculine. The Fool, the left. Alright. The Divine Feminine, Binah, understanding. Be observed, things you need to understand. Ruled by Saturn, please. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, Lord of Futility. Alright. And we'll cross the Abyss. Crossing the Abyss is where we cross from ideals into more kind of concrete things. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm still understanding it myself. Doesn't really matter. We're just crossing the Abyss. Wanted you to know. Now we're in Chesed. Things you need to be grateful for. The subjective experience. Love. I am reading my notes. I shouldn't do that. Chesed, please. Okay, Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer, Lord of Abundance. Very nice. Alright, up next we have Gavura. These are challenges you may face. Oh, and this is, Jupiter. Jupiter rules Chesed. Mars rules Gavura. And Gavura is challenges you may face. The objective world. It's also known as severity. Let's see what you got. The Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, up next we have Club Tiferet, and that is beauty, advice from Spirit, the Philosopher's Stone, and is ruled by the Sun. Please. That's right. Lord of Adjustment. Libra energy. Wait, there's no Lord of Adjustment. It's just adjustment. Libra energy. Very nice. Okay, up next we have Thoughts and Emotions. Naktak. The Will and the What's. And is ruled by Venus. Earthy part of Earth. The Princess of Discs. Alright, excuse me. All right, up next, methods and means, the how and the way. HUD. Ruled by Mercury, please. Ten of Discs. Virgo energy, Lord of Wealth. Gotta get that money, honey. All right. I don't know why I said that. Okay, up next we have Yesod, the foundation, the inner child, subconscious beliefs, all that good stuff. Ruled by the moon. What do we have, please? Okay, Jupiter and Pisces. Nine of Cups, Lord of Happiness. That's always good. All right. Last but not least, overall outcome, overall energy for the month of January 2023. Malkuth, the kingdom, your embodiment. What about the earth? Please. Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, Lord of Luxury. Love it. That's my card. There's a lot of people's cards. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Kat, for being here. Can I call you Kat? Sounds good. I like it. But seriously, thank you for being here. And thank you for everyone who had subscribed to the channel. We got 52 subscribers now. I think that's a pretty sweet number for this time. So, yay. Thank you, guys. Love you. All right, let's do it to it. In pure consciousness, Keter, you have the Hangman, Capricorn. The Hangman is, well, in Crowley's eyes, he's not too great. All right, he represents water. You see here right in the card, with the elemental symbol for water, right? And that's all he pretty much does. That's all he does. All right. In other decks, right, he's hanging upside down, and the blood's rushing from here to his head, so he gets some kind of enlightenment. Not so much in this deck. We could look at it as that. We could look at it as you are trying something new, trying to find a new point of view. But let's try Crowley's way. All right. We see here a man hanging upside down. His leg is cut off. Right. Ouch. And there's this cross hanging onto it, and looks like he's in a pool, right, or a bathhouse, and he slipped and he hit his head. And right above his head we have this snake here, and he's kind of pinned down, right? His foot and his hands. Now, for me personally, whenever this card has come up for myself in a reading, be it in overall or right here, it's always in a situation where I have to go through something. I have to experience something. And I'm not sure why just yet, or ever really. But there's something I have to do where I lack kind of agency, right? And I just kind of have to go through it. I have to experience it, for better or worse. Yeah, he's definitely got a snake above his head. Not sure what that's about exactly. I should do my homework on that right now, but, you know, time is money. Capricorn, you're waiting something out. And that shows patience, that shows faith, and that's okay. You know, a lot of life is just kind of waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for a cab. But that's the Hangman, right? The Hangman's just kind of hanging out. So I'd say for you in the month of January, not taking initiative, kind of just hanging back. Maybe you've enjoyed some successes of recent, and I don't know. That's my pet peeve. I hate saying that, especially when I'm doing this. But there it is, Hangman. Also, maybe this isn't the thoughts deck, right? Maybe I choose another deck, and you are trying to change your perspective. Who knows? Say it again. Oh my God. Let's continue, okay? All right. Wisdom. Actions you can take. The Observer is represented by the Fool. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana, right? And the Fool is, again, taking a leap of faith, right? Now in Thoth's tarot, he's not going over a cliff as he normally is. Here he's kind of like boxed in, right? He's like, get me out of here, what's going on, right? But he looks a little crazed too. Look at the look on his face. Right? He freaks me out for sure. I don't know why. He's got a big looking head. It's not really important. not really important. What is important is the energy the Fool brings. The Fool, he's an idiot, but he doesn't know any better, so he's kind of innocent in that way. All right? He's got this tiger biting his leg. He's in no pain. Why? Because he doesn't know what pain is yet. He doesn't know what that is yet. The Fool is just trying to do new things, especially things that he or she, Capricorn, knows nothing about. So maybe you're trying out new things in the month of January, you're trying new foods, trying to hang out with different groups of people, trying to start a business. This could also speak of going back to school or something like that. New endeavors where you just have no idea what the hell's going to play out, what's going to pan out. But you do it nonetheless. Again, that's an act of faith and very courageous. And if you come to any kind of experiences where it's like you feel embarrassed, you feel alone, you feel like you don't belong in this box, just know that you don't know any better. And that's okay, you'll learn. Just keep at it. Divine Masculine, actions you can take, the Fool. Wisdom. Wisdom by the Fool. It's almost funny. Or very funny. Okay, up next we have Binah, understanding. The observed, things you need to understand. Moon in Aquarius, Seven of Swords, Lord of Futility. Alright. This card is Swords, so it's mental. And the thing about this is like you having a really good idea, Cap, right? And then all these other swords are coming in like, no, Cap, no, you didn't think about this, right? What about this? And what if that happens, right? Okay, it might work out, but yeah, only if I had that. If I had that, it would be better, and that it would be better. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too many. It's one good strong point, one good idea, and then a whole bunch of reasons not to do something, right? I feel like you need to understand this sort of energy so that you can overcome it. Now, Saturn is your rulership. So this is the universe almost telling you, no, you can't do this. You can't do this thing. Or maybe even you telling yourself, you can't do this thing, right? You have the Fool here, right? The Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, right? I really want to do this new thing. I have no idea what's going to happen with it, but I want to take a leap of faith. And then on the other side, right, the yin and yang, or yang and yin, it's like, yeah, that's great, but think about this and think about that and think about this and think and never take the leap. Cap, come on. Now, in the middle of these two guys, of course you're going to have the Hanged Man in your pure consciousness, excuse me, right? Because you want to take the leap, but you also can see the other side, and that kind of leaves you in this stuck energy. Just, I don't know. It's my rulership. Spiritual Warrior Tarot, it's my rulership. And it's telling me that the journey of the Fool is futile at this time. But this is all just surface stuff. That's just the first triangle of the tree, okay? Let's continue because I find this interesting. All right, Capricorn. Chesed, things you need to be grateful for. We're crossing the abyss now. Things you need to be grateful for. Checking the elements. Things you need to be grateful for. Checking the elements. Well dignified, good. The subjective experience. All right. Mercury in Cancer, Lord of Abundance. Now this is an energy of emotional abundance, knowing that you have just enough on the inside and on the outside, right? We have these 3 cups here, and they're being showered by these flowers and these beautiful looking grapes coming out of them, and it just looks like, mwah, it looks so sweet. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. The energy of this card is also kind of an energy like, all right guys, you know what? We're going to go for this emotion. We're going to go for these cups. We're going to drink them. We're going to have a good time. Even though we probably shouldn't. We probably know better. But you know what? Screw it. We only live once. Let's see what these cups taste like. Let's be abundant. Let's do more than we have to do. Let's feel. Let's live. Okay? Now, Mercury in Cancer. I already said that. So I feel like what you need to be grateful for in the month of January 2023 is that you have sweet emotions, that you have the courage to take a leap of faith maybe and try something that maybe your lower self tells you is no good, right? That futility card, that whenever I get it and I do something, it never works out, but I'm always glad that I tried it. And this, the energy is always like, after you might regret that you tried it. But it also doesn't matter because it's so sweet. It's like eating a piece of cake or something, right? It's like, I shouldn't eat this cake, but I'm gonna eat the cake anyway. And you know what? Afterwards, I'm gonna be grateful I ate the cake because, you know, how many cakes do we get to eat in our lifetimes? It's like that, but with emotions. With cakes with emotions. So that's Chester. That's what you need to be grateful for. That's your love. That's okay. Let's continue. All right. Challenges brought to you by the Emperor, Aries energy. And this is coming up under Mars. Mars is your exaltation. Exaltation is where your sign likes to just kind of hang out and chill. Excuse me. All right. Aries, the Emperor, is anything but that. Aries is masculine energy, yang energy, the energy to go and do stuff, right? To conquer stuff. He's Daddy Tarot, right? Daddy Tarot, and the Empress is Mommy Tarot. Yeah. So I feel like, again, it might seem obvious to me, but challenge for you in this month, Capricorn, is that yang energy, tapping into that masculine energy, getting the whatever you need to do something, to take that fool's journey, right? To get out of this hangman kind of mentality, right? To not just let things happen, but also to take action on something. All right. It's a weird looking card. He looks like a 4, right? And he's got the Aries, a lot of rams, and he looks like number 4, and it's just orange everywhere. But the energy is nonetheless the same. Okay, it's taking action. It's saying, you know what, I got this. I'm gonna do this. Right? It's when a being starts to walk. It's when it's Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Aries is when you come into this universe and say, I'm here, right? And this was all meant to be, right? You come out of your mom's vajayjay and you're crying and you're whining and it's hard, and because you're just doing stuff and you were not doing stuff and now you're doing stuff, and it's like, what the hell? So that's going to be a challenge for you this month. And this is your exaltation. So as a sign of Capricorn, it's like you want to be in a challenge. You want to face what's going to be hard to face, if that makes sense. So I feel like you are going to take the fool's journey, no matter what your rulership says. But let's continue. Very interesting. Okay, your advice from Spirit is adjustment, also known as justice in other decks, right? Libra energy, I said that already, sorry. Libra is an air sign, so it's well dignified in the realm of air. So that's good. And she's kind of the fool's girlfriend. I forget the whole story of how that happened, but it is a thing. Adjustment is all about karmic lessons, about balance, right? We have all these balls here, right? And she's like on her tippy toes, right? And all these things are hanging, and she's got the Ace of Swords right here, and she has, look really closely, she has a blindfold on, but she's got one eye peeking out, right? And she's keeping balance, right? She's making adjustments. It's like in yoga, right? When you do something hard and it's like you feel like you're losing balance, your body, what does it do? It makes adjustments, right? To stay upright. So I feel like the advice from Spirit is, if someone's got you stuck in this month, make the necessary adjustment to move forward. If you feel like you don't want to do something, that's fine, but just do a little bit of something and see how that feels. If you feel like there's no point in doing something, as your rulership is dictating, do it anyway. Not everything has to have a point. It's true. If you feel like that fool's journey is going to be too much for you at this time, that's fine. Find something else to do. But find something that's going to give you good posture, spiritually speaking, if that makes sense. And I hope it does, Kat. I hope it does. Alright, we are working on paths, and I just want to make sure I got your path. Alright, yeah, Tippereth to Hod. Alright, we're not there yet, so we'll get there soon. Up next, we have Nektak. These are the thoughts and emotions, the will and the what, etc., etc. Earthly part of Earth, the Princess of Discs herself. Okay, now princesses in Thought Tarot, they're not really, they are people because they're core cards, and you know, people are complicated. But she's immature, right? But that's okay. She's pregnant. She has the yin and yang right here. And she's full of possibilities, right? And you are Earth. You are also full of possibilities, I feel. Or at least you feel so on the inside. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah. And this could be a dude too. You know, sex has nothing to do with it. Princess of Discs. Yeah, she's a tricky one. Princesses are the purest expression of their elements. She just kind of says, like I said, anything is possible, right? It's almost hard to see her, right? Not like the Queen of Cups, but she kind of just blends in with the trees here. It's a lovely looking card, and yeah, whenever I see her, I just think that she's pregnant with possibilities, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So maybe you're feeling like you don't know what's gonna come in this month, especially with that Fool here, and futility in your rulership. And you know you have to do something, because in your exaltation you have the Emperor telling you gotta do something. And Spirit's telling you to make adjustments. And you're just kind of like, God, what do I do? Alright, I gotta deliver this baby somehow. Gotta deliver this baby somehow. Gotta find balance. Let's continue. There's also the Page of Pentacles in other decks. Who's someone who's just kind of excited about having a pentacle. And it's almost the same kind of energy. I know I said let's move on, but she's bugging me here because I don't know what she is. I feel like you're very excited about something. You want to start something, but you also feel like there's a lot of stuff coming against you, as it were, in the universe. Not exactly holding you back, but maybe not going your way or in your favor. And that's okay. I could be wrong on that. Let's continue. Okay. 10 of Discs, Lord of Wealth, material success. This is the ultimate material abundance that you could hope for. And this is under methods or means, Hod, the way you go about doing something. So, that being said, I feel like the way you go about doing something this month is to just make as much as you can have. No. But this also can speak of being a little too materially focused instead of spiritually focused or some other kind of focus. Alright? And let's do the path work, alright? Because here we go. Tippereth to Hod. This is your path. Tippereth to Hod. Alright, I'm going to check my notes here because I'm just going to do it. Alright? All right, 26th path, Capricorn. The key task of your path is to encounter a higher power, faith, devotion. That's pretty simple, okay? The strength of your path is openness, tolerance, and willpower. The weakness of your path is dishonesty, deception, pride, and domination over others. Encounter higher power, faith, and devotion. Openness, domination. Okay. So I feel that with your path here, going from adjustment to wealth, it's all about faith. Not belief, because belief is a choice, right? I'm going to do something and I'm going to succeed because I believe I'm going to succeed. No, that's not what faith is. Faith is knowing. It's like in the Matrix when Morpheus says to Neo, don't think you are, know you are. If you take that leap of the fool, don't think that you're gonna land on a nice soft surface. Just know that you'll be okay. Know that a higher power, a higher intelligence, whatever you want to call it, is taking care of you. Make the necessary adjustments, and then start working on your empire, as it were. Don't be a dick to anybody. Don't walk over anyone. Don't step on anyone's toes, so to speak, but make the necessary adjustments, and you will find your wealth. And then this just kind of takes care of itself. That is your path, and it's kind of beautiful. All right, let's continue. All right, Yesod, the foundation, 9 of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces, happiness, Lord of happiness. This is a sweet card, all right? It's probably the best of the cup cards, in my opinion. It's Pisces with Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about, yeah, let's feel good, let's do the thing, right? Let's have nice, happy feelings. And Pisces likes that, so we have all these cups here shining through, right? It kind of reminds me of why do I keep thinking the Matrix? The Matrix, when the light is shining through Smith, right? And then they all like blow up. It's like this, but with emotions. All right. This is, again, another cake reference. I don't know why my teacher uses a lot of food metaphors when he's teaching stuff. This is like right before you're about to eat the cake, and it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking sweet. It's gonna be fucking sweet cake. And I'm sorry for cussing, but that's the energy of the card. It said, yes, happiness, good. This is gonna be great. And this is in the back of your mind, right? Your subconscious. Dealing with faith again, right? You know that you're gonna be okay. You know that whatever you're gonna do, this fool's journey, this action with the Emperor, this abundance that you may or may not want to partake in. This Princess of Discs who's pregnant with God knows what. It's all gonna be fucking sweet. At least that's what you're feeling, Capricorn. And I say you go with that. I wouldn't say that in every reading, but in this reading, go with that. Go with that. No matter what, you're gonna be okay. And it's gonna be sweet. All right, Capricorn, what all this is adding up to is this. 4 of Cups, Moon in Cancer, Lord of Luxury. All right? Now, some say that this is too much, right? You have the 3 of Cups, right? The abundance. Oh, we have more than enough, right? And then there's more water. Are you kidding me? 4 cups? No, that's too much. Thank you, but that's too much. No, for you, Cap, I feel like it's just enough. All right? This is luxury. This is being blessed. This is being lucky. This is being able to do what you want to do. Again, this is having enough emotions on the inside, right? And having enough things outside of you to give you emotional wealth or luxury. right? Right, we have the dark clouds, but again, the flowers are shining lights, right? Kind of like Yankee Stadium or whatever. And it's all good, right? Moon in Cancer, right? Again, this is a card for me because it represents the time when I was born, right? It's a bit of a moody fuck like me, pardon me for cursing. It's a bit moody, but again, it just shows that you're blessed, not spoiled, but you're blessed and you're lucky, and things are feeling good. Things are feeling like they're moving upwards and onwards, right? You have this Three of Cups to be lucky for, to be grateful for, excuse me. And your overall outcome in the material world is this. Almost feeling too happy. Almost. I don't know how we got here from the Fool and the Futility and the Emperor, but this is it. You're going to be taken care of this month. And not just by yourself, but by you, again, having that faith in a higher power and knowing that there's something more, right? Not listening to that futility in your mind, knowing that the Fool's journey is going to be scary, and knowing that with the Emperor there, you got to do something. Make the necessary adjustment. You work on your wealth. You trust your subconscious. And here you go. Moon in Cancer, 4 Cups. That's it. That's the reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. All right. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. And have a nice rest of your Capricorn season. And until next month, sayonara. I'm getting on it. Excuse me, Cap. Love you so much. Bye-bye.